Awesome. Let me just double check a couple of things and we'll be ready to go. Yeah. Fantastic. And I'm gonna just double check that you can see. Yes, you can. Cool. And you can see file structure here. Yes, you can. Fantastic. Okay, so let's continue. Basically, where are we at and where we stop with? Last time we've completed plan your next training. You can create a plan. You can save plan. You can view your upcoming training. When I click the button start training, it will kick off the training and I will have exercises here. So all of that is done. This is a list of exercises you can keep on adding and doing. This is a list of activities. Now you can add an activity. One thing I've done kind of off stream is I refactored a couple of things. So for example, I moved out the button to be primary button here. These components I moved to be in the training exercise card within current training session component. So this is super important for me and for AI to know what's going on and basically how to refactor more efficiently. For example, here I click with my right mouse, I could see this is an exercise card component, and then this is activities. So a couple of things I want to do is, this is the positioning, what I'm thinking about. So that's our audience, right? So parents that cannot dedicate as much time to their kids, parents that are saying their kids can train without a club, excuse, and parents that want to get their kids off their phones. What can they do? They can play football, right? So what we should do, and basically from here we can take application into one of the, so I was thinking about it this way. So if you have this as a spectrum, there is one coach on the left, right? Which is already good. So it's an application dedicated to a single coach. And then here it is many coaches, right? So the idea here is that first we started like that. So first I thought, okay, you know what? If we are here, we just kind of design the application and make it available to a coach so that a coach can distribute to their own players from coach to the player, right? So it would go like that. Let me see if there is anything. Yeah. So it would go from a coach. So that's our coach. Dun, 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 dun. It's our coach. So in this model, you have a coach and then you have many players. Okay. Player 1, let's see, player 2. Let's just group this so it all nice and clean. I like clean things, as you can tell, and also that are clear to understand. So it's one player, it's a second player, and this is how you distribute, right? So these are your players, and it would go like that. So coach has the distribution, coach has the attention, and you would basically like, hey, you want to use my program, download my app, right? So that's one way. But then there is another way. So for example, what I'm doing is I'm already working with a couple of coaches with their programs. So we are actually here on this spectrum. And in this case, we have a single player that is using the application, or a parent, right? A single player that is using programs of many coaches. Because one guy could be great at individual play, another guy could be a great coach or has a great program for like team play or tactical or mental work. So super important. And then you as a player, you have access to the best possible information like that, right? And the most important, because the focus is on the player, so it is a player first application, player first product. Right? So that's our focus. We want to be the player first product, player first application. And then because it's a young player, very high chance they might also have an interested parent that would like to follow them, know their progress, and then it's kind of also that relationship, right? So it's a parent. And obviously everybody have different goals. So this is more like FYI. I don't think it's important for anything we build right now, but this is important to understand. So it is kind of a dual relationship there. Cool. So as a player, parent, for now we just ignore, right? Let's mark it like that. So on one side of the spectrum, you have one coach. On the other side of the spectrum, you have many coaches. And you as a player should be able to use any programs you want, right? So as I said, so this is where I want to take the product. So we're going this way. We're going this way. Okay, let me just also make a note for future. We are going this way. Okay, it's pretty straightforward, hopefully, to understand. Now, the way I envision this is you go in here, that's your home. This is because it's a player first product. There are features like diary, home screen with, I'm calling out as a feature as a home screen, but in fact it is habit building functionality. It is positive psychology. Like some kind of way of reinforcing the effort and work, because we want to inspire and instill the ability to do work on their own in children, and kind of make it teach discipline, right? And the way you do that is I think through this way. So somehow we'll need to figure out how to do it. We'll get to that point and we can talk. Right now it is a habit. Like every day you complete an exercise, you get this little icon that hopefully shows you that you've done it like 4 times in a week. So you should listen to yourself and not be lazy. But if you feel like going for it, you should go and do the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or at least introduce an entry in the diary to say, it was a recovery day for me, which is totally fine. You just say, yeah, it's a recovery day, and blah, blah, blah. Cool. So this is why this feature is key. This is why this feature is key. And next is actually exercises. So right now the exercises are a list of tabs with a plain kind of, let's say I want to train body feint. I go into body feint 2 stamp, I watch a video, I start to work out, we do the reps, we complete the set, we complete the exercise, blah, blah, blah. Now, but what if I want to train with another coach, right? What if I want to train, let's say, with somebody for pass? So I would need to somehow discover the guy. So what I'm thinking is actually transform from exercises into the like a little, not a marketplace or a shop, where you can have and like review all of the available courses, download. And then, for example, what I do is if I see on the Instagram an exercise I want to complete or I want to try, I would download the video and then I would just open my gallery, and it's like I have to find it in the photo gallery and then start training. What I want to be able to do is when I'm planning my session, I want to add my custom exercise here, upload the video, and then be able to utilize the everything else from the functionality with the with tracking, time, sets, reps, all of that goodness, right? So what we can do here is, yeah, let's see what we want to work on. What's our roadmap say? I think we should revise that. Some of the option could say the home screen of the train is happening. Home screen options of the train is in progress. Okay, we've done that. So our product roadmap, add ability to import programs from a coach. So our exercises right now are stored in JSON like that, right? So we definitely want to be able to add like coach in here. And we want to be able to add our own custom exercise. Home add ability to view activities completed on a particular day. So I'm talking about this thing. So I want to be able to kind of like tap here and have a little pop-up here that will tell me what was completed. And then when viewing activities, have a monthly view. To a list. So for example, here you can see it's basically since the last time we were working with the application, I've added a couple of entries here. So I want to be able to see it like high level picture and then zoom in into a particular activity day. Okay. And then, okay, we talked about adding activity, viewing activities. So import programs from coach and then transition into marketplace model where each coach can add their own programs. Also mechanism of storing information about activity should be working correctly when okay, cool. Mechanism of storing information about activity should be working correctly when no exercise found for completed activity. So I'm already thinking about a case, for example, where we've stored an activity, for example, with juggling, we've stored the activity, but then for some reason, right, it could be decision of the coach or like whatever. the exercise is no longer available in the application, so you still should be able to view your activity. Transition into marketplace model. Each coach can add their own program. You can import, let's say for now it is import from JSON structured data. Each coach can set the program to be free or paid. Each exercise can be set to be free or paid. So the idea here is that if they're adding a paid program, they could set some exercises as free. Each coach can have their own coach card with image, few images, text description, and social media URLs. Okay, awesome. So, build your coach, view here, and then on a technical side, right? So let's call it tech roadmap. Switch to, what is it called? React Native bottom sheet. This guy. Switch to, instead of traditional React Native model. Okay. And then I'm thinking here, but that's like way into the future, is having some kind of chat where you can ask questions about trainings, or if you need any support. Like if you're stuck and you don't know what you want to train on today, you could just come in and get a suggestion. It would be something super simple, right? Like for example, I'm training at home today. What should I work on? Because if you're training with a group, it's much easier. Like you can even play pass. You can, I don't know, you have a wall. You can practice pass with your weak foot, with your strong foot. And then if you're like working at home alone, you should be able to like get a little bit of guidance in terms of, hey, do this drill or do this drill. This will help you improve your agility, or like ball movement, like that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so that's your tech roadmap. Awesome. Create training, and then also let's actually do a library of quotes on rotation, and at some point we need to introduce backend, right? And then go to market plan. This is like everything. So distribute via App Store, figure out name for the app. What else do we have here? Figure out name for the app. Marketing assets. Marketing assets. We also want to do some kind of testing. This backend, REST API, Zod schemas on a client. Okay, marketing assets. Landing page. Cool. What should we work on? So I think like normally I would start with exercises, right? Because exercises is like half of the value of the app. So The other half is home and diary. Okay, maybe it's 2/3. But exercises are important. So exercises need to be there. At least the ability to add your own. To add your own, you would do it on device for now. Basically, I just want to get to a point where we are training with my son and we can go, I can use it already, right? So I can install it on my phone and we follow the exercises we've pre-selected and we can work with. So in order for me to do that, actually the most useful thing will be test flight build of the app. To do test flight build of the app, we should find a name for the app. So let's just do that. Cool. Let me just find, I think I had like, let's do this. Let's use max model. Let's turn on thinking. Based on the information you already know about this app, using code base, user flows, navigation, routes, markdown documents, create me a product vision document that I can share with my teammates, team members, young football players, coaches. Cool. It'll just go think and will create me a product vision, which is useful. We can review that. Okay, it's pretty fast. Roadmap. Powering coaches to focus place, not paperwork. Cool. Strike Sparks is mobile app designed specifically for football young players. We believe training sessions. This is good. It's fine, but it's not what I want. It's fine. Large buttons clearly cooking drugs in your practice. Find me 10 different names we could use. Go to App Store. Apps. Search iOS App Store. Okay. Let's do this. Football coach. Pro app. Football coach pro. Okay, so that name is taken. Pro football coach. Pro coach app. Coach assist. I don't like coach assist. Pitch perfect trainer. No. Skill boost football. Skill boost. Skill boost app. Recording skill boost. Okay, this is cool. Maybe this is it. Looks like AI generated thing. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. No, I don't need this. Okay. I am trying to decide which name to pick for my football app. It is a player first app with features like diary and habit building functionality to help young athletes work on their discipline and practices. Also, it has a library of exercises and programs from various coaches focused on different aspects of football. So far, my working name was Striker Spark. Striker Sparks. However, my concern is that it's limited to, it feels limited to Striker, to be an app for strikers only. However, it is perfectly useful and helpful for anyone else, from wingers to mid to defenders and goalkeeper. Okay. Also suggest me few names I could use. I'll just go do the thing. What I like here is that it's this piece. It is a player first app with features, So it's important. I think let's call it out, right? So this is our product vision. Bum bum. While it's thinking, where is that? This. We need to figure out how to build it and test it on device and submit it to App Store to test flight. Okay, so let's do this. Actually, I might need to sign in first. So the app is built with Expo, so it go to the Expo website and log in. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we are here. This is pinned, all projects. We're gonna create a new project. Striker Sparks. Hopefully we can change this later. Hopefully. npm install. Okay, let's just follow that. In cursor. I already have the app. So we just need this thing. What about the name? Skill Corner, automated technology. Geez, this is pretty cool, but no, we want. So, kick plan, goal track. It focuses on progress and growth. Sounds straightforward, appealing. Goal track. It's also too generic, right? Because a goal could mean pretty much anything. Kick plan is kick. It means is just there's only one side to the game, which is kicking, which is just BS. Field focus. I like it. Total concentration on training. Field focus. Game focus. Football focus. It works for any position on field. True. Pro play. It's easy to remember. Pro football play. What about pro football? My football path. Oh yeah, I like it. My football path. Is there anything? My football path. Up. Just give me like some ratings. What is going on here? Like, football, my football. So this is for, what is this for? This is for a football game. For FIFA Ultimate Team, I guess. Okay, not exactly what my football hub. Okay, so this is more generic. Let me check real quick. Let me check it from the actual App Store. None. Pokemon Go. Yeah. So I think we're good. Where was this ChatGPT window? My football path. And I think the really cool thing, it's about journey, it's about development, because like, let's be honest, that's all it matters for a young player, is to keep enjoying themselves, go out there and play, right? So I think my football path is actually a perfect representation of that. It doesn't say anything about pro, like, yeah, that comes, but it comes later. You have to build out the foundation and the base, like, and that needs to be really strong, and then you can layer pro and all that stuff on top. Okay, so I think that's like perfect. My football path. Cool. ES init. Okay, slug field. Yes. fine. View project. Usage settings, configuration. Oops. My football path. You know what? Let me just do it from the beginning. I'm just gonna delete this. Striker Sparks. Yes, it's fine. Fuck. We'll just create a new one. RGI Striker Sparks. My football path. My football path. Okay. Application services. Yeah, I know. Come on. Cool. Projects. Let's go into projects. Let's go into creating a project. My football path. Perfect. We have pretty much everything else. Let's do the init. Do you want to write it? Yes. View project. You have no project activity. Cool. Update. JSON. Cool. I'm using Expo ES services. I just connected the project and created. Oh, let's add Expo docs. Learn more. Let's see if they have anything about Expo. Ah, yeah, they do. Cool. Huh. I think I've added it a while ago. I'm just getting the project created. A project in Expo. What should I do next? My goal is to create the build and publish to App Store. Let's see if it can help me with that. That would be amazing. So let's rebuild meanwhile, because we've changed like a bunch of packaging things. So I think it needs to be like, totally redone. Oh, look. Check if there is any is configured or set up. No. Yes, JSON configure. Nice. Agree. Bundle identify. My football. We're brilliant. My football path. Agree. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's do it. I actually didn't want to do Android first, so or create a production build for iOS. Cool. Use a standard encryption. Yes. Pop out terminal. Yes. Do you want to log into your Apple account? So wait. Yes, I do. Try again. Let me add to this Apple. Fuck, what was the name? Store Connect, Apple Connect or something. Let's just check everything. Maybe it's developerapple.com. Yes. Developer Apple. No. Fuck. Sorry, I need to. Count. Okay, IDMSA. It is IDMSA. No? How? How? No, please. Because it's a wrong account. Trust and sign out. Sorry, I'm just doing the account thing. I had it stored in the browser. Okay. Which means, okay, there is two-factor auth, which is good. I think it's good, right? Trust this browser, but that also means I need to get somehow passwords. Developer Apple. Not now. Come on. Can't just give me access. Developer. Okay, this is Apple. Copy. At least you don't see it. Logging in should be good. No. No. Not safe. Let me do this. It's not safe too. Um, cool. Okay, fetched Apple release the certificate. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. So build queued. So we are building the build, which is X18. Okay, status. And sorry, keeps pinging me, but I've already accepted the auth. So I don't want to do Android for now. Skip Android. Great. So now update README. We don't even have README. Actually, create a README file with instructions for developers. How to run the app locally. How to build the app via ES and submit to test flight and app store. That's all I need. It's no yarn here. It's 220. It was like another command, legacy peer deps. Okay, deps. Below. Okay, cool. I think this is great. This is all we need. JSON. Let's just double check the builds are there. Oh. It's pretty fast. Well, this is because of this like shit with legacy dependencies. Okay, let's do this. What the fuck is Radix UI? I don't think we even use that. Do we? How? How to tell Expo. How to tell Expo install command. No. How to tell yes. Expo to configure my own install command. I want to overwrite it, right? Okay, let's go. No, I don't like. I don't want that. The experience with defense conflicts. Okay. And now we should be able to do ES build. Yeah, but I'm already logged in. Like, come on. Let's do this. Maybe here it doesn't need to do that. Thanks. Okay, great. Fantastic. Cool. Meanwhile, let's go. Oh, you see the app was rebuilt. All my progress disappeared. Oh, sorry. What else we want to do here? We said we want to import. Where's our roadmap? We need a plan. Where's the plan? Do we have vision? Let's save it. It's my well, fuck. My football path. Okay. What is it? Also failed. Let's take a look. What's going on here now? Uh-huh. Like, why? What do you don't like? Expo npm install legacy peer deps. Okay, great. Yep, that's what you should have suggested me, AI. So I'm gonna undo this stuff. I'm gonna undo this stuff. I'm gonna undo this stuff. Okay. Package JSON. Where do I put it though? Default scripts. Okay. Sparks. Okay. My football path. Cool. This configuration is like fucking annoying. It's gonna take like a lot of time, and I just wanna be building features and writing code for like fun stuff. I know it needs to be done, so yes, I do want to be like, come on, I've done this like a million times. I just wanna like keep on building the app. Cool. Where's our roadmap now? Oops. No, swap it. Perfect. Test flight below the app. Yes. Ability to import programs from coach. Okay. Okay. So just thinking, how should I do it? I probably, so that means each coach can, so we basically already on this path then. Programs from, let's call it from JSON. So that means we could start playing and testing the app while not having real coaches or real programs in the app. I could just use some of the things I have on my device. Cool. So add ability to import programs from JSON. So that means I want to add ability to import exercises from JSON file downloaded via URL from URL or URL. Think through what needs to be done. Give me a plan. Do not write any code yet. Well, build is in progress. Fingers crossed. All builds. Ooh. Yay. This is cool. Woohoo. 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 And ability to select download JSON file. Yes, create screen for important exercise. Implement file picker functionality. No. Like, no, we don't. Just direct URL input to download JSON. So I want to be able to tap plus button, insert URL, and download exercises. No need to select files or anything like that. Yes. All right, any code, just review and update plan accordingly. I like Zod, validation of schema. No testing for now. Handle errors correctly. So there is this feedback loop of us having a conversation. Section create model dialog URL, include but cancel option, show load indicator download process, URL download functionality. Yes. Also, when there are no exercises in the app, show empty screen with add button, with import button. Do, 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 do. Let's work on this feature step by step. Amazing. Cool, congratulations. This is our first build and it's green. Roadmap updates. Okay, we can do this later, no problem. Exercise schema, it's almost 11, so we'll do this 10 more minutes and then we'll have to stop. Do, 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 do. Okay. Do I not have Zod? Yeah, I do have Zod. No, I don't. How come? I thought I did. Oh, come on. What if we do this? La 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 la. Well, trying to run. No running. Come on, like, what's going on here? Assembly reason format, yep. Okay, lots of changes. Clear, gate status. What's inside docs? Okay, good. Really like it. Schema, see, I've looked at Zod schema. Exercises index. Pom pom pom. Thing is not used anywhere. No, used. Is defined twice. What the fuck? Ooh. I don't like this. What's going on here? Okay, clear metro cache. Let's go. It's gonna be building it. Meanwhile, let's think about how we want to proceed with this thing. Boom, boom, boom. So we have exercise and coach, right? Oh yeah, it's cool. It was some cache issue. Fine. Enter URL to JSON file. Fine. I'll do import. This is JSON. Is it still using it? RGI exercises JSON. I'll just store it, I guess, meanwhile on my gist. Exercises JSON. Yeah. Exercises JSON. I shouldn't have double exercises here, I guess. No, it didn't override it, which is nice. Okay, cool. This is great. Import functionality works. Now, let's modify the app to not load any exercises from exercises JSON when I launch the app for the first time. So you see what I'm doing here? We will start fresh with nothing. And then if you have your own exercises that you want to upload that you bought from somebody, you can. But in the beginning, in the app, unfortunately, there is nothing. So that I also want to modify video URLs to be array. I'm just thinking, what should we do? Should it be one video URL or multiple? Probably one is fine, and we can iterate if we need to. We also need to expand the exercise schema. What's going on here? He might have one, it's fine. But I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's like we've done this before. Like, don't waste my time. Oh, it's using GitHub. Okay, smart. Default exercises. Okay, so how do I? Let's go debug. Zero exercise for today. Read all records. Okay, let's do this. Update. Update debug button to dump exercises 2. Why? Okay. Oh, exercises. I wonder if that's like training exercises or exercises. What is this? All storage keys, React query, offline cache. Okay, we have that. Easy debug function. Okay, I see what you're doing there, and that's totally correct. Wonderful. 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 Okay, this is good. It's status and update debug. Now I can't stop, you see, but I really need to go now. So update. Update debug button to be either a button with 2 options or drop down button or some other element that makes sense to perform 2 things, to have ability to tap to perform 2 things. Once you dump debug information, clear storage. So what I want to do here is that we have some section for development where I could just like tap on debug and it will print out everything that we are using. And then if I tap second time, tap another button, it will basically just clear the storage so we could test and repeat the process. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Show debug main. Oh, amazing. This is what I wanted. Yay. So cool. This is so cool. I think this is a good stop, and we can pretty much pause here and then come back to this later. We have a big roadmap to execute on, and that's what we should be doing. Yeah. Dump. This is what you have, today's exercises. Cool. Why sample? Why not everything? 6. Okay. Okay, no problem. Clear storage. Clear. Storage cleared. Yay! This is what I wanted. Fantastic. Fantastic. It is fantastic. Cool. Thank you, everybody who's watching, and talk to you next time. Bye.